Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Northwest Credit Union Arena in Cloquet, Minnesota for the opening game of Up North Hockey 2019-2020. This is the Cloquet Esco Carleton home opener versus the defending Section 7A champions, Proctor Hermantown Mirage. I'm Randy, and joining me, as always, is Blake.
Yep, so we have a huge Section 7A girls high school hockey matchup between Proctor Hermantown and Cloquet Esco Carleton. I would say two of the top four teams in Section 7A. Of course, we saw Cloquet last year over at the minors playing Duluth Marshall in the semifinals, and they lost that game. But Proctor Hermantown had a big run last year where they won the Section 7A championship and went all the way to the third place game at the state tournament, and they won that there.
Yeah, and they played a tough game against Warriors in the state semifinals, Class A semifinals at the XL, and played them tough for a while, and in the end just kind of ran out of gas against the Warriors, but very good team, so it'll be fun to watch here tonight. And we should mention that our two sponsors for tonight's game and our season, one is Minnesota Twist Drills in Hibbing. They are a proud sponsor of Up North Hockey, and they wish best of luck to all the players on the season ahead and to have fun. And also the Rink Restaurant located on Hattrick Avenue, right down from the Hockey Hall of Fame in Evelyn, Minnesota. So that is our two sponsors. We've got the Zamboni on the ice making the last couple passes. We will have live hockey for you here in about 13 minutes or so. For now, we're going to turn off the mic and just enjoy the rest of the resurfacing as the teams will come on the ice shortly here.
Welcome back, everyone. We're just about ready for hockey here. First, we have the starting lineups for both teams, and then the national anthem. Opening face-off coming up here momentarily.
Yeah, both teams on the ice here, ready to go. They're just playing the Cloquet Eskil Carleton school song, and we'll be ready to get underway with our starting lineups for tonight's game.
Once again, we have coverage of Proctor Hermantown and Cloquet Eskil Carleton girls high school hockey matchup here at the Northwoods Credit Union Arena here in Cloquet.
Well, Blake, it is hockey night in Cloquet. Ready to go here. as brand new head coach of the Proctor Hermantown Mirage. Emma Stauber taking over for a longtime head coach at Proctor Hermantown, Glenn Gilderman. So some big shoes to fill there, but she's got she's got a great hockey background. So I think she'll do a great job in Proctor Hermantown.
Yep, of course, looking for her first win tonight in the opening game of the girls' high school hockey season here.
We'll talk more about Emma Stauber as we get on our way, but we've got Cloquet at Hermantown. Proctor Hermantown ready to go here. So we have a draw at center ice, run by the Proctor Hermantown Mirage. And bring it up to, bringing it in is Watkins into the corner. Watkins with the puck. And back to the point. Get a loose puck. Watkins into the corner to pick it up for Proctor Hermantown. Behind the net is number 9. Bring it out, Lily Hansen. Ooh, that was Hansen back in there. Picked up at center ice, and we get a whistle. Stoppage of play as we get our first penalty of the game. That is going to be assessed to Proctor Hermantown Mirage. Number 3 going off the ice. 2 minutes for checking.
Well, big chance here for Cloquet. Power play early. We'll see if they can cash in here.
And back at the point. Elena trying to get it deep into the zone, but sent back to center ice. Picked up by Stewart. Stewart knocks it ahead into the Proctor Hermantown zone. Picked up by number 19 now, Jackson Cornellis. And there's a chance for Deanna Jones. Jones shot and goal! See the goal coming from Lauren Cloquet. Gonna get the first goal of the game here.
Yep, it deflected right off number 27, Ella Anik, the defenseman there. So that's just what Cloquet needed here, a quick goal on the power play, and the Lumberjacks take a 1-0 lead here early in the first period. As the Proctor Hermantown Mirage win the face-off here.
We'll try to get the assist on that goal, but Lauren Cloquet getting his first goal. That is a power play goal for the Lumberjacks. And Proctor Hermantown back into the Cloquet zone. Quickly picked up by number 18. I think it was 18 with it. Hard to see some of these numbers are hard to see here. On the Proctor Hermantown Mirage. Yeah, so Cloquet is actually going to get the assist on that goal. We'll try to get the goal scorer there in a moment here for those two teams. The puck is at center ice. Picked up in the zone by number 11, who loses a puck. Bella Harriman with it for a moment. And back in their own zone goes 15. Elena loses it. And now picked up by Naya Seeger behind the Cloquet net. And knocked ahead. Trying to get ahead to Bender. Bender chasing along with puck is in the center ice area, knocked in by the Proctor Hermantown Mirage. Watkins had it for the Proctor Hermantown Mirage, back in the point, back to center ice. picked up by the Lumberjacks and sent in by Lauren Cloquet. And again knocked in by the Lumberjacks. Litsky knocking it in, keeping it in the Mirage zone. Behind the net, coming out is Ella Anik trying to bring it ahead. Anik knocks it ahead. Ella Anik with a drive to the net. This is 22 now. Watkins with a chance for the Mirage there. And sent in by the Lumberjacks, and we get a whistle and icing on the play. 12 minutes, 48 seconds left here. First period of play, 1-0. Cloquet Carleton on a power play goal.
Here's a word from one of our sponsors, Minnesota Twist Drill. Minnesota Twist Drill is proud to sponsor Up North Hockey. Best of luck to all players on the season ahead. Have fun.
And now picked up by the Lumberjacks through center ice. Sent in. And behind the net is Nelson. Nelson with it, drive out front. Nelson with a nice chance on goal, but knocked away by Pajari, the goaltender for the Mirage, and sent in to the Cloquet Carleton end. We get a whistle, a stoppage of play for an icing. So a huge power play goal for the Lumberjacks, putting them ahead 1-0 here in this huge Section 7A game. And knocked through center ice. Coming through center ice is number 4, Nia Seeger with a chance. For the Mirage. Shots even at 1 apiece so far. Not a lot of shots on goal here.
No, not many shots so far, but Cloquet got that one by the Mirage goaltender, and they lead 1-0 here in the first period.
Shot back at the point from Stokey. Blocks through, and back we go back into the Mirage zone. Back to get it is Seeger behind the net. Seeger tips it out. Trying to get over to Ellen Anik, and it is sent to center ice. And we get a whistle and a stoppage of play.
Here's a word from our other sponsor, the Rink Restaurant, located on Hattrick Avenue, right down from the Hockey Hall of Fame in Evelyn, Minnesota.
Nelson, I thought Nelson was going to take the, Bender's going to get the draw for the Lumberjacks. Along with Watkins for the Mirage. And it is behind the net, picked up by Watkins. He's got it. Brings it to trying to get it out of the zone. Picked up by the Lumberjacks. Held in. DeLeon. Now picked up by Bender. Bender with it behind the net now. Bender trying to move it ahead and gets a shot. Back out to the point. Nice chance there on the play by Nelson, who had a nice shot right on. And Kelski with a chance for the Mirage to bring it out. And behind the net. Hard to see in this corner here. We'll get a whistle and stoppage of play here. 10:18 left here in the first period of play. 1-0. Cloquet Carleton on that power play goal.
Yeah, they've had a couple more chances here in the first period, looking to add to their 1-0 lead.
Finney knocks it ahead, gets it out to center ice, and this is Watkins with it. There's the shot right on! And a good save by the young freshman goaltender. Actually, 27 had the shot on that, was Alec Anik with the shot on goal there. And a great save for the freshman goalie, Araya Kaminsky. And back to the point. Nice chance for the Mirage there. Out to center ice. Nope, still in the zone. Picked up by the Lumberjacks. Bringing it through is Cloquet. Trying to knock it out. Cloquet with it. Here comes Cloquet with a drive and goal. The shot, the save.
Both teams have had some chances here. It's scoring chances have been back and forth here, but Cloquet's found the back of the net once here, and they lead 1-0 still with 9:40 left here in the first period.
Abby Trajari with a nice save for the Mirage there. Now it is the Lumberjacks holding the zone. Behind the net, picked up by the Mirage, bringing it through center ice. And this is going to be 4 right through. Naya Seeger with a chance for the Mirage there. Just couldn't get really good opportunity on it there. And this goes to center ice. Not quite to center ice. Still trying to get it out of the zone was Hansen. Knocks it free. And the Mirage have it. Sent back in to the by Sathers. Lumberjacks with it, sends it through center ice, and we get a whistle. Stoppage of play coming here. 8:31 left here in our first period of play. 1-0 Lumberjacks over the Mirage.
Shots on goal. Cloquet Carleton, lead in shots on goal 4-3 with 8:31 remaining here in the first period.
De Leon to take the draw for the Lumberjacks gets Watkins of the Mirage. And she gets tossed out of the zone. So Scorch will take the draw for the Mirage. Behind the net, picked up by 13th Stewart. And it comes to center ice. As we have Nelson with it. Nelson with a shot. Right on. Score! I don't think Nelson's going to get the credit on this one, but she's probably going to get an assist. And the Lumberjacks, a 2-0 lead here.
What a goal there. She put the stick up right below the crossbar and she tapped it in there. And now Cloquet Carleton Lumberjacks lead 2-0 here with 8:16 remaining here in the first period.
We'll try to get the goal scorer on that one.
As the Mirage bring it into the Lumberjack zone here.
Taylor Nelson is going to get credited for the goal there. Thought somebody else took the shot. We get a penalty coming up against the Mirage. 2 minutes for interference.
That's going to be number 18, Aurora Upsaw. That's going to be a 2-minute penalty for interference. So another chance here for the Mirage to add to their 2-0 lead here with 7:38 remaining in the first period.
Yeah, second power play coming up here for the Lumberjacks. Huge power play, obviously, for the Lumberjacks there. And the Lumberjacks are going to get control. It is Elena sending it in. And Nelson with it. Nelson's got over to Bender. Bender in the corner. Bender knocks it in to Yellow. Yellow sends it out front, but nobody was there. Picked up by the Mirage and centered through. Oh, stick tap by the goalie there and to center ice. Picked up by the Lumberjacks. Bender going in. Picked up nicely on the loose puck and shoots and scores! Another power play goal for the Lumberjacks. They're on fire here. This is going to be Tinley Stewart getting the goal for the Lumberjacks on the power play. 6:52 left here. Blake, it's 3-0.
Yep, just like that, 3-0 Lumberjacks. They've come out to play here, and you know, we have a lot of game left, but pretty good start for the Lumberjacks for sure.
And again, we'll try to get the assist on that goal sent in by the Lumberjacks, and now picked up by the Proctor Hermantown. Bender the second assist. The goal was scored by Dia DeLone. She's got her first goal of the season. Another power play goal for the Lumberjacks. And now it is driven in by Upstall. The chance on goal. Really good chance there for the Mirage. And the Lumberjacks send it the length of the ice to get a face-off on the ice. There's a Mirage with a really good chance there.
Yeah, big time chance there. I mean, it would have been nice for the Mirage to capitalize on that one, being down 3-0. But, you know, 5:44 here left in the first period. Lumberjacks off to a great start here.
Finney out to take the draw for the Mirage. And the draw won by the Lumberjacks. Dostal won the draw for the Lumberjacks, and behind the net, picked up his 13. Stewart, and sends it to center ice, picked up by the Mirage, and sent in. Sent in by loose puck. Picked up now. Back behind the net is Stokey. Stokey with it. Porter has it out to. And now Proctor Hermantown Mirage bring it to center ice. Yeah, the puck was left there. Back into the corner we go with it. With Elena. Picked up now by Nia Seegers. Seegers with it with a nice little move, and she just couldn't get far enough in front of that crease area to take a good shot at on goal there. Halverson has it through center ice, and now it is going to be sent into the Mirage zone. Picked up by Savers back there with it. Savers wants to knock it ahead to a teammate. Lumberjacks have it. Nice little kick move with a skate. Medill with it. Shot the goal! Whoa! And I think that shot's coming from number 11, Bella Herman. I think she's going to get credited with that goal there.
Definitely not how we expected for this game to start, but credit the Lumberjacks. They've come out here and they've played well here so far.
3:34 left here in the first period of play. And we'll try to get the official scoring there on that goal.
Another shot on net there for the Lumberjacks. Number 21, Kiana Bender with a shot there. As the Lumberjacks lead here 4-0 with 3:10 remaining here in the first period. And Randy has the official scoring here.
Yeah, so getting a goal is going to be Bella Herman with the goal, and then the assist. First assist is going to go to Dia De Leon. Second assist going to Kiana Bender on that fourth goal for the Lumberjacks. Boy, it is really hard to hear their PA system in here. It is at center ice. Sent in by the Lumberjacks. And in is Dana Jones with a shot. And a save by Pajari there. Shots on goal, 9-5 in favor of the Cloquet Esco Carleton Lumberjacks, and they are holding that 4-0 lead. 2 power play goals here in this first period of play.
Yeah, not a good start for the goaltender for the Mirage. Number 30, Vivi Helquist. 9 shots on goal, and she's let in 4 of them so far here.
Oh, he had the wrong goalie in there. All right, so the Cloquet Lumberjacks send it into the corner. And back in the corner to pick it up is there's a fight for it. Halverson in there for the Lumberjacks to help out. Back on the point. And this is a chance for great chance for the Mirage there. Anaya Seeger, who sent it just wide of the net.
Proctor Hermantown needs a goal here before the end of the period. It would help them out a lot here later in the game.
And set the length of the ice, and we get a whistle and stoppage of play here. One of our game sponsors here tonight, Minnesota Twist Drill, is proud sponsors of Up North Hockey. Best of luck to all the players on the season ahead, and have fun. And behind the net is picked up by number 11, who sends it around the corner. It's Bella Herman. And center ice now picked up by the left there for the Watkins with it. For the Mirage, Watkins moving it through center ice. Coming up on a minute left here. Watkins with it, loses it. And picked up by De Leon. 1 minute to go in the first period of play. And Watkins back to the point. A shot right on, blocked though. And the Mirage, Watkins with a chance out front and just sends it wide of the net with Proctor Hermantown put some pressure on here. And loose puck to center ice as we get a race for it. And back to get it was Stokey. And Sather back in the corner. Sather sends it out to center ice. And now regained by the Lumberjacks. As we get Cloquet with it, Lauren Cloquet with a shot, and a save there. As the Lumberjacks run out the clock here. So after one period of play, it is the Cloquet Esco Carleton Lumberjacks 4, the Proctor Hermantown Mirage 0.
Yeah, not what we expected here in the first period between Proctor Hermantown and Cloquet Esco Carleton. But, you know, they scored 4 goals in that period there. We'll see if Proctor Hermantown can come back out in the second period here and score 4 goals of their own.
Our other, we should not mention our other sponsor of the Up North Hockey's coverage this year, the Rink Restaurant on Hattrick Avenue, right down from the Hockey Hall of Fame in Evlith. That is the Rink Restaurant in Evlith.
Yeah, we'll go through our scoring summary here in just a few moments.
Yeah, so the Cloquet started off the scoring. I believe it was Lauren Cloquet getting the goal for the Lumberjacks. I think I had to make a correction on that one. Second goal by the Lumberjacks was scored by number 5, Taylor Nelson. Got the assist from Lauren Cloquet. The Lumberjacks would make it 3-0, and a goal this time coming from number 8, Dia DeLone. First assist credited to number 13, Tenley Stewart. Second assist goes to Kiana Bender. And then the Lumberjacks would make it 4-0. A goal coming from number 11, Bella Herman, and got the assist from Dia DeLeon. Second assist was credited to Kiana Bender in that one. So, yeah, 4-0 after one period of play. Certainly shock for us, but the Lumberjacks playing really well here, Blake.
Yep, they put a lot of pressure on the goaltender there. Only 10 shots and 4 goals for the Lumberjacks. So kind of a rocky start for the goaltender there for the Mirage. But like I said before, Mirage can do it in the next period here if they come out and play like the Lumberjacks did here in the first period. So once again, Cloquet Esco Carleton 4, Proctor Hermantown 0. After one period of play here at Northwoods Credit Union Arena here in Cloquet, Minnesota. We'll be back, everyone. Welcome back, everyone. We're back here for second period action, where the Cloquet Carleton Lumberjacks surprisingly lead 4-0 here. We expected this to maybe be a close game, and if it was a lopsided score, we for sure expected Proctor Hermantown to be leading by that score, but Cloquet came out here with a bang, and they have 4 goals on the board, and they lead 4-0.
Yeah, Lumberjacks looking really good here on their first game of the year. Lumberjacks are taking the ice here. All right, so the Lumberjacks back on the ice as well as the Mirage. Yeah, 4-0 here. Lumberjacks looking really well here. Looking really good after one period of play. Just recapping our scores, our scoring summary. That first period, 1:04 into the first period. Dana Jones picks up the first Cloquet Carleton goal of the season. So it's a shorthanded goal. A single assist to number 14, Lauren Cloquet, and that made it 1-0 for Cloquet Carleton. The Lumberjacks would go ahead 2-0. This time in an even strength goal at 9 minutes and 11 seconds. Taylor Nelson gets the assist from Emily Litchke. Lumberjacks would go ahead 3-0 as Dia De Leon picks up the goal from Tenley Stewart and Kiana Bender on the second assist. Lumberjacks would make it 4-0. Bella Harriman with the goal for the Lumberjacks coming at 13 minutes 23 seconds, assisted by Dia De Leon, and the second assist going to Kiana Bender. And then the goaltender saves in that period for Araya Kaminsky of the Lumberjacks. She had 6 saves in the first period. Vivi Hellquist for Proctor Hermantown, 1 save. She came in relief in that period. And the starting goalie for the Mirage was Abby Pujari with 5 saves. And we are underway with second period of action. And it is behind the net.
How you doing?
Picked up again by the Mirage. Send it to the corner. Sather trying to get it out. And Lumberjacks applying pressure again. Back out to center ice. Halverson now with him behind the net. And picked up by number 13. Stewart sends it to center ice. And back to bring it down. Stewart with it. Loses control, but picked up by the Lumberjacks. Sent in, but we get a whistle and stoppage of play. 16:15 remaining in the first period of play here.
The Mirage need a quick goal here. They're down 4-0. They need to get back in the game and get within 3.
And out to take the draw, Cloquet for the Lumberjacks taking a draw, along with Finney for the Mirage. Finney with a chance now. Finney loses the puck, but picked up by the Mirage back at the point. And into the corner. We'll go with it. Back to center right. Trying to get it out of the zone here. Sent in deep into the corner. Picked up by Litchke. And now it is controlled by Porterells. And there's a chance for the Mirage, is driving right in. Was Elianic. Puts a nice little shot on, and great save by Araya Kaminsky. Just a freshman goaltender.
Yep, big chance there for Proctor Hermantown, but Kaminsky shut her down there.
Finney out to take the draw for the Mirage, or Seeger rather, to take the draw for the Mirage. As the puck is loose at center ice. And picked up by the Mirage back in the corner was Sophie Perenda. And intercepted by the Lumberjacks with a chance right on in front. And nobody could get a real good shot off, and here comes Seeger. Seeger driving the zone. And the Lumberjacks get it to center ice. It's picked up by Perenda. Perenda back behind her own net. Perenda now with it. Leaves it for her partner. That is Seeger. Loses it to the Lumberjacks Bender, who puts a shot right on. We get a whistle and a stoppage of play. And the Lumberjacks have it in the corner. DeLeon leaves it out, and the Mirage will bring it to center ice, and we get a whistle. Stoppage of play as nobody touched the puck there.
Another shout out to our sponsor, Minnesota Twitch Trail, proud sponsor of Up North Hockey. Best of luck to all players on the season ahead, and have fun.
And Bender had it for a moment there, picked up by Watkins. Watkins drives right in! Should it go? Alyssa Watkins has the Mirage on the board. 14:15 left in the second period of play, and Alyssa Watkins says, lit the lamp for the Mirage.
That's how the Mirage needed to respond here in the period. Now it's 4-1. They're down by 3. Now it's a reachable score here. We have 14:50 remaining here in the second period. So Watkins with the goal there for Proctor Hermantown.
If it's an unassisted goal, or if there's an assist there, we'll try to catch that. And now it's Finney with it. Finney driving in for the Mirage. A shot goes wide of the net. Haley Winkelski is going to get the assist for the Mirage. And through center ice with Stewart with it. Stewart loses it and trying to control it, but picked up by Cloquet behind the Mirage net. Centers it out and not there. As here comes Seeger now with it. Seeger loses it, and we get into the corner we go. Chance for the Mirage again with a nice little shot coming there from. I don't have 10 on my sheet. Oh yeah. Kind of competent. Yeah, I do. It's on the left side of my sheet. All right, Lumberjacks have it. As the Mirage are putting on some pressure here now. Competent with it for the Mirage. Looking to get their second goal of the game here. Lumberjacks sent to center ice. As Dostal knocked it in for the Lumberjacks. And it is picked up by the Lumberjacks as the shot right on just goes over the top of the net there. Nice little chance for Nelson there. And there's a nice follow-up play right out front for Nelson again, and she couldn't get a shot away. And we get a whistle and stoppage of play here.
Another power play here for Cloquet as Proctor Hermantown heads to the box. Looks like it's number 19.
Sophie Perenda going off here.
2-minute minor for hooking there. So another power play for Cloquet and another chance here to add to their 4-1 lead.
Elena with it. Elena over to her partner, Stewart. Back to Elena. Elena knocks it ahead to Nelson. Nelson commanding this power play here. Nelson gets it over in the corner to De Leon. De Leon back it. Back to the point to Elena. Elena sends it up to Nelson. Nelson with a shot into the corner. And Mirage trying to get it out of the net. And here, picked up by Nelson. Nelson with the drives it out front for Bender. And Bender couldn't get a real good shot away. We get a whisk. Set to the length of the ice. Minute 14 left in that power play for the Lumberjacks. And back behind her own net, picked up by Elena. Loose puck through center ice, back into the Mirage zone. And a shot chance there for the Lumberjacks. Loose puck picked up by Stewart behind the net. Goes Pogarels. Pogarels with it. Back to Stewart. Stewart with a shot right on. And a save.
Couple more chances there for the Lumberjacks on the power play here, putting more pressure on the goaltender there for Proctor Hermantown.
V.V. Hellquist with another save for the Mirage there. Out to take the draw for the Lumberjacks is De Leon. 30 seconds left on this power play for the Lumberjacks. And it is at center ice. Momentarily picked up by Stewart. Stewart with it. Knocks it ahead to Nelson. Nelson controlling it. And Bender sends it over to Nelson. And the Lumberjacks, now Elena. And now sent in by Anik of the Mirage. And it is picked up by Nelson. Nelson drives in for the Lumberjacks. Into the zone we go, and she tries to pass it over to Bender, and that failed. The pass fails there. Picked up by De Leon. And now Anik with it for the Mirage. Anik brings it to center ice, and Anik with a shot right on. And a quick little play down there by, it's a nice follow-up play for the Lumberjacks, Megan Medill for the Mirage with a chance on goal there. And now it is sent in by Lily Hansen of the Lumberjacks. Behind the net now is Perenda. And picked up by Seeger. Seeger through center ice for the Mirage. Seeger has it into the zone. Seeger with a chance right on. And a glove pad save there. And out to center ice we go with Nelson knocks it in for the Lumberjacks. Watkins back to get it for the, oh, this is 28, I'm sorry, this is Ava Anik. Back to Ella Anik. Ella Anik with a chance right on. Gets blocked through a defender there. And we get a play at center ice. Trying to get out to center ice, the Lumberjacks are. Mirage putting on some good pressure now. And with a nice wraparound chance for the Mirage there is Opstall with a chance for the Mirage. And we get a whistle and stop at the play here as a roughing penalty will be coming up.
Another shout out to our sponsor, the Rink Restaurant, located on Hattrick Avenue, right down from the Hockey Hall of Fame in Evelyn, Minnesota. We thank our sponsors for their support for our coverage on Up North Hockey this year.
4-1. Second period of play, 7:19 left to go. In favor of the hometown Cloquet Esco Carleton Lumberjacks. As out to take the draw was Bender. And now in the corner. De Leon back to Nelson. Nelson with it. Chance goes wide of the net. Picked up by the Mirage. And now center ice is Finney with it. Finney now driving in. Finney's taken down. No call here. And Nelson. Nelson with it. Back over to Stewart. Stewart back over to Nelson. Finney, and they're working hard. Finney's trying to get in that corner and get that loose puck. Into that far corner, which is hard to see here. Stewart with it, sends it through center ice. Bender now takes it in for the Lumberjacks. Bender. And loose puck. Great chance for Watkins there. Watkins regains possession at center ice. Watkins right in and takes a shot. Nice little glove save, nice little stick save. And back the other way we go with Bender with it. Bender who loses the puck, but Bender regains possession. Bender sends it through, but nobody was there to take the shot. Couldn't get the shot away. Sent in by the Lumberjacks and now picked up by Perenda. And the Lumberjacks with a great chance with Jones with it. Dana Jones now controlling the puck. Dana Jones hits the goal pipe. And out to center ice. Tapped out a play by Sathers. Like this. One of our game sponsors tonight is Minnesota Twisterol, is a proud sponsor of Up North Hockey. They wish best of luck to all the players and the teams on this season ahead. Have fun from Minnesota Twisterol. And at center ice, picked up by the Mirage. Or our Opstal. And the Mirage putting on some pressure here. Opstal trying to fight for that loose puck. Picked up in the corner by Anik. Coming out is Anik with it. Anik with a shot! Oh, it goes wide of the net there. Great chance by Ella Anik.
Yeah, big chance there, but she just couldn't put it on net there, just over the net.
Boy, if the Mirage should get one goal here, make this a 4-2 game going in the third period, could be an interesting 17 minutes of play here.
Yep, 2-goal lead after 2 periods of play is never a safe lead.
Seeger wins the draw for the Mirage, and here's a chance right out front. And they just could not get a good chance at it as Koppinen with it for the Mirage and a chance. Back to the point. Sent ahead, Dostal gets it out for the Lumberjacks. Hansen knocks it in for the Lumberjacks. Nelson, Bender, back to Nelson trying to get it. De Leon sends a shot on, and the goaltender, Vivi Helkist, with another save for the Mirage.
Once again, another shout out to our sponsor, the Rink Restaurant, located on Hattrick Avenue, right down from the Hockey Hall of Fame in Evelyn, Minnesota. We thank the Rink for their sponsorship this year for high school hockey coverage on Up North Hockey.
Bender with a nice chance for the Lumberjacks. 3:43 left here in the second period of play. Lumberjacks holding a 4-1 lead. And loose puck out. Nelson in front with a chance, and she just couldn't. Nice defensive work by the defense in front of the Mirage net. Chance right on for Stewart. Sent it wide of the net. And loose puck picked up by Stewart. Watkins had it for a moment, and we get a whistle. It's a stoppage of play on the offside.
3:18 remaining here in the second period, and shots on goal. Cloquet Carleton leads in that category, 21-14.
Yeah, 21-14. The draw. Watkins taking a draw from the Mirage, along with Cloquet of the Lumberjacks. And Jones sends it in. And loose puck picked up by the Mirage. Sathers gets it up to pop it in. Or no, I'm sorry. Sorry, that was Winkowski. And back to Sathers. Back to Winkowski with a shot right on, and loose puck. Mirage still putting on some pressure. Another chance with Stokey in front. Stokey now with it. Stokey with it for the Mirage as she drives in. Mirage keep putting on some more pressure here in this second period of play. So far, just one goal for the Mirage in this hockey game. 4 for the Lumberjacks. Yeah, Sathers trying to send a long pass up to front. And picked up by Finney. Finney driving in. And into the corner. And we get a loose puck picked up by the Lumberjacks. Finney for the Mirage. And now Nelson has it for the Lumberjacks. Nelson from center ice. Nelson takes her player Anik down. No call there. As we get Bender with it. Bender over to Nelson. Nelson behind the net trying to set it up to Dostal, who was trying to create a spot in the crease area. Nice little tip shot at the end by Dostal there for the Lumberjacks. 1:12 left here in the second period of play. And it is Hansen. Hansen with it for Lumberjacks. Hansen. And behind the net we go by Megan Medill. Medill, Finney now with a chance. Back over to Sathers. Sathers has it ahead to Seeger. She loses it. Nelson. Rather, Elena. That was Emma Elena. Medill, a chance. Into the corner. Jones. And out to filter center ice. Picked up by the Lumberjacks. Well, after 2 periods of play, it is the Cloquet Lumberjacks 4 and the Proctor Hermantown Mirage 1. Just one goal in that period belonged to the Proctor Hermantown Mirage. The goal coming from number 22, Alyssa Watkins, and got the assist from number 20, Haley Winkowski.
Yep, that was a big goal for Proctor Hermantown, cutting it down to a 3-goal deficit. But it would have been nice if they could have got another goal there in the period. They had the many chances there in the period, but they just couldn't pull through there. You know, some big saves for both goalies with some big opportunities for both teams.
And again, we want to give a shout out to our sponsors of Up North Hockey's coverage of the 2019-2020 season. First, we have Minnesota Twist Drill is a proud sponsor of Up North Hockey. Best of luck to all the players on the season ahead, and have fun. And also the Rink Restaurant, located on Hat Trick Avenue, right down from the Hockey Hall of Fame in Eveleth. That's the Rink Restaurant, and Minnesota Twist Drills, our game sponsors tonight. So, after 2 periods of play, it is the Lumberjacks 4, the Mirage 1 will step aside, and we'll be back in for third period action coming up.
Welcome back, everyone. We are back here for third period action between the Cloquet Carleton Lumberjacks and the Proctor Hermantown Mirage, where the Lumberjacks lead the Mirage 4-1. And the Mirage look to claw back in this game and maybe tie it up here, being down by 3 goals.
Yeah, just 1 goal in that second period. It belonged to the Proctor Hermantown Mirage. Alyssa Watkins with her first goal of the year gets a single assist from Haley Winkowski. That coming at 2 minutes and 45 seconds of that second period. And that was the only goal in that second period belonging to the Mirage. And then the goaltender saves in that period for after two periods of action here. Vivi Hellquist of the Mirage, she has 13 saves. And for the Cloquet Lumberjacks, Araya Kaminsky, 16 saves after 2 periods of play. And again, we want to give a shout out to our 2 sponsors of our coverage here tonight. Minnesota Twist Drill is a proud sponsor of Up North Hockey, and they wish the best of luck to all the players on the season ahead and to have fun. That's Minnesota Twist Drill, and also the Rink Restaurant located on Hat Trick Avenue, right down from the Hockey Hall of Fame in Eveleth. That is the Rink Restaurant located in Eveleth. 1:35 left here before we get period 3 underway. 17 minutes to play here, at least, at the Northwoods Credit Union Arena in Cloquet, Minnesota, Blake.
Yep. And Lumberjacks take the ice here for the third period.
The Lumberjacks take the ice. And waiting the arrival of the Mirage.
And there they are right there. Mirage trying to get back in this game where they trail 4-1. And goaltending's been the big difference in this game. I mean, the shots are pretty even. Cloquet Carleton leads in shots, 22-17. But goaltender for Cloquet Carleton has faced a lot of pressure as well, and she's played very well so far in this game.
And first-year head coach of the Mirage, we talked about it, was Emma Stauber. Emma Stauber is a Duluth native. She also played for these Proctor Hermantown Mirage back years 2007 to 2011. She went on to play at UMD and also with a career with the Minnesota Whitecaps to help win their NWHL's Isobel Cup in their first year of existence. So Emma hit a championship season with the Whitecaps, and now she's behind the bench for the Proctor Hermantown Mirage.
And she's trying to get her team to start playing here in the third period and try to come back in this game and maybe tie it up here. I mean, it's going to be tough, but 3-goal game, it's still reachable with 1 period left to play.
And the Lumberjacks are going to get it underway here with Dee Leon taking a draw against Watkins. Watkins wins the draw for the Mirage. And now controlled by the Mirage. This is Watkins with it. Watkins with a nice move and takes a shot right on, just off the goaltender's pad. And now in the corner, picked up by the Lumberjacks. Loose puck. Picked up now by the Winkowski. Winkowski had it for a moment. Watkins knocks it ahead. The Lumberjacks regain possession. Seeger trying to send it towards the net. And we get a whistle and an icing here. 16-13 left here in our third period of play. Couple mentions we should mention here. Taylor Nelson, the right winger for the Lumberjacks. She's a senior right winger, and she is going to Bemidji State University next season. And it is the Lumberjacks. With it is Porgarellas. Had it. And now picked up by Seeger. Sent to center ice. And Cloquet sends it in for the Lumberjacks. That corner, really hard to see the play there. Back to Sathers. Sathers with it, loses it. Sathers with it still. Sends it over to Perenda. Perenda back to Sathers. Sathers. And knocks it ahead to Seeger. Seeger gets it out to center ice, picked up by the Lumberjacks. And loose puck sent in. Sathers. Back out to center ice. And we get a whistle and icing as Herman sent in. Nobody touched it as it was on the wrong side of center.
So now we're in the Lumberjack zone here. Offensive zone face-off for the Mirage, and they need a goal here. I mean, time's ticking down, and they're down by 3, so they need a goal now if they want to get back in this game.
Seeger out to take the draw against DeLeon. Seeger's loose puck there, picked up by the Lumberjacks. And now Dostal, covered by Anik. Anik behind her own net. Has it to Seeger. Seeger. And knocks it out. Sent in, to play by Tenley Stewart for the Lumberjacks. Minnesota Twist Drill is proud to sponsor Up North Hockey. They wish the best of luck to all the players on the season ahead and to have fun. And out to take the draw for the Lumberjacks is Bender. And can't see the Mirage player as the jersey is kind of tucked into the breezers a little bit. And here is the chance for the Mirage. Sent through and nobody touched that. We get a whistle and an icing. The Rink Restaurant, located on Hat Trick Avenue, right down from the Hockey Hall of Fame, located in Evelyn, Minnesota. That is the Rink Restaurant. And the Mirage into the corner. Sends in by Seeger. Trying to get it out front of the ice, front of the net. Seeger with it in the corner. She couldn't get control of it. And now picked up by the Mirage. Wheeling around. Seeger with it with a nice chance. And behind the net is Obstall. Obstall trying to get back to the point, but sent the length of the ice. As Anik has it. Anik now coming through there. That's Ella Anik. And over to Sathers. And Finney in the corner. Now the Lumberjacks. Chance right out front. And a nice shot coming in by Lily Hansen there. Lily Hansen trying to put the Lumberjacks back up by 4 goals here, Blake.
Yeah, big save there by Hellquist. If she lets that in, it would probably wouldn't look pretty for the Mirage here in the 3rd period, but she made that big save. And they're still only down by 3 goals here in the 3rd period.
And Dostal to take the draw, and now it is helping out with Schneidenberger. picked up by Schneiderberger with a shot right on! Shot to goal! But we have a hooking assessed. So that is going to negate the scoring there. And the Lumberjacks will be going off for 2 minutes here. So opportunity knocking here for the Mirage on the power play.
Yep, their first power play of the game. They finally get that power play. And we'll see if they can cash in here. They score here, big goal, and they'll be in reach to maybe tie the game up here if they can get down by 2 goals.
Watkins out on this power play to take the draw for the Mirage, along with Nelson of the Lumberjacks. Sent the length of the ice by Bender. And it's a Seeger. And a shot by Bender right out front. And nice little save by Hellquist there. As Nelson driving towards the net. Bender now. Lumberjacks put some incredible pressure on here on this penalty kill. And again, Bender with it. Bender still has the puck, loses it. And Seeger now has it. Seeger twists around. Seeger comes through center ice, sends it in. And the Lumberjacks regain possession. Stewart sends it out. And through center ice we go with Sathers. Sathers behind the net, wheeling around with it. Sathers back to the point. Back over to Stokey. And over to Finney in the corner. Finney behind the net, well with it. Finney controlling the play. Finney with it, brings it out to the point. Finney wheels it in. Nice little move by Finney. And she just couldn't pull the draw on the shot there. As we come in by Medill. Medill with the shot as Finney takes a shot right on there. And we get a whistle and stoppage to play here. 11:16 remaining in the third period of play. 4-1 for the Lumberjacks. 28 seconds left on the Mirage power play.
Pretty good penalty kill for the Lumberjacks here so far in the penalty kill. I believe number 21, Kiana Bender had a chance there. And
Seeger will take the draw for the Mirage. And in the corner, Anik gets it to the top of the point, and in the corner was Finney. And sent the length of the ice. There's 5 seconds left in that power play for the Mirage, and the Lumberjacks are returning to full strength. Nice little backhand shot by Bender, but didn't go anywhere there. And picked up by Finney, or Seeger rather. And sent in by the Lumberjacks, and we get a whistle and a stoppage.
Shout out to our sponsors once again for this game, Minnesota Twist Drill and the Rink Restaurant.
Cloquet to take the draw, and Watkins for the Mirage. And it is controlled by Medill for a moment. And it is Anik for the Sathers, who sends it the length of the ice. And we're going to get another whistle and icing. And also on the Lumberjacks, Dia De Leon. She is also a senior center for the Lumberjacks, and she is a softball commit heading to the University of Minnesota Duluth. And it is Blues puck now at center right in the Cloquet, or the Mirage zone rather. And we get a whistle and a stop to the play as the puck, as the net came off the moorings there.
We would like to give a shout out to Dave from Cloquet. He's currently watching our live stream here on Up North Hockey. He's watching down from St. Paul, where he was taking pictures for the Greenway volleyball team down at State. So thanks for watching, Dave.
Yeah, and how an exciting time to be down in the Twin Cities at the XL Energy Center for Greenway's big state tournament trip. Unfortunately, they lost their match today, but they'll get a chance in the consolation round yet here.
Yep, some exciting times over there at Greenway High School.
And out to take the draw for the Lumberjacks was Finney for the Mirage against number 7 for the Lumberjacks. I think I had that right. Yeah, I have that. Yeah, and I have number 7 out there now. Oh boy. Number 7 is Keeley Grasshorn. Get some action here in this game. And it is in the corner by shot right on by Watkins. And now into the corner behind the net. Rushes back there is Harriman. Watkins along in the boards there for the Mirage. Out to center ice. As Perenda sends it in. Watkins trying to get that loose puck there. Chance for the Mirage is Seeger. And now wheeling with it is Watkins. Bender with it. Centers it to center ice. And picked up by Anik. Anik dumps it back into the Cloquet zone. 8:07 remaining in the third period of play. It's 4-1 in favor of the hometown Cloquet-Esco Carleton Lumberjacks.
Another shout out to our sponsors once again. Minnesota Twist Drill out of Hibbing, Minnesota is a proud sponsor of Up North Hockey. Best of luck to all the players on the season ahead. Have fun. That's Minnesota Twist Drill.
Hansen out to take the draw for the Lumberjacks, and we get a penalty coming up here against the Mirage. And now this is De Leon lost it, but we get a whistle as a power play is coming up for the Lumberjacks. Roughing penalty assessed. And going off the ice is Michelle Finney for the Mirage.
And our other sponsor for this game and the entire high school hockey season, the Rink Restaurant located on Hattrick Avenue, right down from the Hockey Hall of Fame in Eveleth, Minnesota. The Rink Restaurant.
And loose puck picked up by Stewart. Back goes to the point. Bender into the corner. Back out to Stewart. Over to Lena with a shot. And picked up by the Mirage. Sent in by Seeger. Line it in, no. Picked up by Elena. Nope, loose puck picked up by Cotcut. Up to Jones. Jones with it, no. Has it momentary, lost it. Sent in back by the Mirage. Pick up behind the net, no. Coming through center ice is Porterellis. Porterellis moving it. Porterellis in the corner behind the net, no. Wheeling out, has it over to Harriman back in the point. And cleared the zone by the Lumberjacks. Set the length of the ice. And the Lumberjacks now loses the puck. as the Mirage with a chance. Now Stewart sends it through center ice. Gets ahead to Jones. Jones takes a shot right on. 6 minutes remaining here in the third period of play. And we get a whistle, and we get interference penalty coming up against the Mirage. So another power play for the Lumberjacks coming up here. 5:56 remaining to go here, Blake.
Yep, looks like that's going to wrap it up here for the Mirage. They're down 2 skaters now for 8 seconds, and then they'll have another 5-on-4 for about 2 minutes. So looks like it's going to be the Lumberjacks' night here in Cloquet.
Nelson gets it over to De Leon. De Leon sends it back to Nelson. And sent out by the Mirage. Racing in there is Finney. Trying to get control of it, but picked up by the Lumberjacks. Elena sends it over to Stewart. Stewart gets it up, and here's a great chance for De Leon. And nice defensive play by Anik there for the Mirage. And we got somebody lost their stick on the play here. Stewart sends it into Nelson. Nelson back to Stewart. Back over to Elena. Elena sends it in. Bender trying to get control of it, but she couldn't get a shot away. Nice little takeaway there by Naya Seeger. And now Nelson with it. And back over to Stewart. Stewart sends it in for the Lumberjacks. Back to get his Sailors. Sailors now with it. Into the corner is Halverson. Halverson knocks it ahead to Cloquet. Halverson is a racing player for the Mirage, is behind the net. Great chance for Opstall. She couldn't pull the trigger there. As the Lumberjacks racing down is Pogarellis. She loses it. Sent into the corner by Litchke. Both teams are at full strength now. Mirage. As we have Opstall with a shot right on, and another save by the freshman goaltender Araya Kaminsky.
Reminder to join us next Tuesday for our next Up North Hockey broadcast. We'll be at the Hibbing Memorial Building for the matchup between the Evelyn Gilbert Golden Bears and the Hibbing Chisholm Blue Jackets girls high school hockey.
And Anik with it. Anik with a shot. Goes over the top of the net there. And it is the Lumberjacks bringing it out. Was Steinenberger. And we get a whistle as the net is out of play. Our sponsors, Minnesota Twisterell, is a proud sponsor of Up North Hockey, and they wish the best of luck to all players on this season ahead and to have fun. Also, the Rink Restaurant located on Hattrick Avenue, right down from the Hockey Hall of Fame in Evelyn. That is the Minnesota Twisterell and the Rink Restaurant, our sponsors. We got a timeout here, Blake.
Yep, timeout Proctor Hermantown with 3:16 remaining here in this game. Not looking good for Proctor Hermantown, but we'll see if they can pop one in right away. You never know what can happen.
Yeah, down by 3 goals here. Great opportunity to call a timeout, just get a break and get something set up. You know, hopefully they're hoping for a very, very fast goal here. And you probably watch for Helpquist to come off the ice as well here to put that extra attacker out there. I would guess they might pull the goaltender, but you never know.
And like I said before, we'll be in Hibbing next Tuesday night for another girls hockey matchup in Section 7A matchup between Hibbing Chisholm and Evelyn Gilbert. Two teams looking to be in the mix in Section 7A.
Yeah, and those are always really good games between Hibbing, Chisholm, and Evelyn. They're always real competitive games. Been some one-goal games. There's been some overtime games. So some very exciting action between those two teams, and they face off next Tuesday at the historic Hibbing Memorial Building in Hibbing. And 3:16 left here in our third period of play. Out to take the draw for the Mirages, Watkins, along with De Leon for the Lumberjacks. De Leon wins the draw and sends it into the Mirage zone. And Watkins had it for a moment and picked up by Nelson. Nelson leaves it De Leon, knocks it in. And Anik sends it through center ice. Anik gets it over to Sathers. Sathers over to Anik. Leaves it. And we get Mirage trying to get it out of their own end of the ice here. Anik is kept in by De Leon. De Leon, the softball commit, heading to the University of Minnesota Duluth. And it is the Mirage. Now coming through center ice as this is Watkins with it. Can't see the number behind the net. Yeah, there's Watkins with it. And the extra attacker's coming on for the Mirage here. Yeah, sent in by Anik. Loose puck picked up, and Medill trying to get it in the corner. It is Seegers. Seegers centers it. Nobody home. Another chance for the Mirage there. Back to the point. Here's a chance on the point. Sent ahead by Stokey. Into the corner. Picked up by... And a shot, a goal! So, 1:26 left here. 4-2.
And plenty of time, of course.
Megan Medill.
Plenty of time to score 2 goals. You know, it's not a lot of time, but you know we've seen crazy things happen.
Megan Medill with the goal for the Proctor Hermantown Mirage. 1:26 left here in our hockey game. Watkins out to take the draw for the, and it is picked up by Nelson. Nelson with a shot as the Medill and Seeger on the assist for the Mirage. The face-off is outside the zone and won by the Mirage. Nelson with it now. She's trying to look for a partner, De Leon. She couldn't get it over to her. As in the corner, De Leon comes in to help out. De Leon with it. Nelson centers it! With a great chance for Bender. She puts it wide of the net. Under a minute to play here now in Cloquet. The Lumberjacks holding that 2-goal lead. That first period was huge for the Lumberjacks. And this is Finney with it. Finney with a drive in, and she couldn't pull the trigger on that one. As the extra attacker is on the ice again for the Mirage. Anik sends it ahead. And this is Opstall with it. Opstall loses the puck. And Nelson sends it back into the Mirage zone. Anik back into Jason. Get it out. Less than 17 seconds to play here. Set through center ice and knocked in was Bender. She was hauled down. And she knocked in a nice little backhand. Anik in the corner, and that's going to about do it here. As the hometown Cloquet Esco Carleton Lumberjacks get a huge Section 7A win over the defending Section 7A champions, the Proctor Hermantown Mirage.
Huge win for the Lumberjacks to kick off the 2019-2020 season. You know, 7A is going to be a dogfight. There's a lot of good teams in this section. You know, we saw Cloquet, they have a lot of good players. Of course, Proctor Hermantown's a good team too. And then we have Duluth Marshall, who we saw in the Section 7A championship last year. They're a good team. That's going to be Evelyn Gilbert and Hibbing Chisholm battling for those 4 and 5 seeds or maybe higher. So, good section here, up here in Section 7A for girls high school hockey.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, I think it's going to be a very competitive section with Cloquet Esco Carleton. Got to get some young players. Proctor Hermantown Mirage. You got Hibbing Chisholm, Evelyn, and you throw in the other sectional teams that could be very competitive in this section as well. But again, the third period, just one goal in that third period belonged to the Proctor Hermantown Mirage. Goal coming from Megan Medill, and she got the single assist from Naya Seeger. That was the only goal in the third period of play. And again, 4-2 is our final score here. Cloquet Esco Carleton gets their first win of the season. The Mirage will try to get back in the winning ways on their next hockey game. But the Lumberjacks here, they played well, especially in that first period of play, and get the victory. Again, we want to thank our sponsors here tonight. Minnesota Twist Drill is a proud sponsor of Up North Hockey, and they wish best of luck to all the players on the season ahead and to have fun. And also the Rink Restaurant located on Hattrick Avenue, right down from the Hockey Hall of Fame in Evelyn. That is Minnesota Twist Drill and the Rink Restaurants, proud sponsors of Up North Hockey's coverage on the 2019-2020 season.
So yeah, the difference in this game was, of course, that first period. Cloquet came out flying. They came ready to play there in the first period, and it was just too much for the Mirage to come back from.
Yeah, again, that big first period was huge for the Lumberjacks, as you said, and the Mirage put some pressure in the second period. Played a lot better in the second period. Put some pressure on the Lumberjacks. Lumberjacks were able to sustain it. Third period as well. The Mirage came on, played well in that third period as well. But again, goaltender, the freshman goaltender Araya. Sorry, I've been saying her name wrong all day long. Araya Kaminsky, just a freshman in goal. She played outstanding goal for the Lumberjacks here tonight.
Yeah, she did. And do you want to name her as player of the game here in this game?
We are going to have, I would say that, we'll have to talk about it here in a bit, but I think that Araya Kaminsky probably should be our player of the game. She had a nice night. Only allowed one goal, and freshman goaltender Araya Kaminsky. She will be our player of the game here tonight for Up North Hockey in the Cloquet Esco Carleton victory.
Yeah, very well deserving. That was the difference in this game, because the shots were pretty even for the most part. So she helped them get that victory there to kick off the Lumberjacks 2019-2020 season.
So our next broadcast will be Tuesday night from the historic Hibbing Memorial Building in Hibbing. And that's going to be the Evelyn Gilbert Golden Bears traveling to the Hibbing Chisholm Blue Jackets on Tuesday night. We will have live coverage. That face-off is at 7 o'clock on Tuesday night. Stay tuned for updates and posts about that game coming up. Again, we want to thank our two sponsors here tonight, Minnesota Twist Drill and the Rinks Restaurant located in Evelyn. both thank you to both of our sponsors for their support of our hockey coverage on Up North Hockey. Well, Blake, that's going to do it here tonight. 4-1. Cloquet Carleton gets the home victory, first game of the year against the defending Section 7A champions, the Proctor Hermantown Mirage. 4-1 victory there for the Cloquet Lumberjacks.
That's right. Big win for the Lumberjacks to kick off the season. And that's it for me. Do you have anything else to say before we go here?
That is it for me too as well. Thank you for all our listeners. Thank you again. Thank you for our followers that took time to watch our game live here tonight. Our first ever high school hockey game of this in our existence here on Up North Hockey. And again, thank you to our sponsors, Minnesota Twisteril and the Rink Restaurant, for their sponsorship of hockey here on Up North Hockey. Again, 4-1, the final score. Cloquet Carleton Lumberjacks over the Proctor Hermantown Mirage. For Blake, I'm Randy, saying good night from Northwoods Credit Union Arena in Cloquet.